She's talking about how she's brought traditional Indian man. He's a boy. He's not a man.
The reality is, for how much women are willing and ready to give to a man, men definitely give them crumbs in return.
And when he was babysitting for you last summer, she didn't have a rash every single time, did she?
No.
All of it.
Okay, thank you, Guru.
Eh?
I'll do the transaction.
Now, wait, I'll tell you why.
Yes.
Because I saw you in the spirit.
Aprender mais sobre a cultura japonesa.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you're getting my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
So Channel 4 is normalizing grooming.
Hi. 17-year-old college boy Jay has been in a long-distance relationship with Veena, who is 10 years his senior.
Has been in a relationship, college boy, senior, 10 years. You're telling me this boy actually can't even book a hotel because he's not 18 years old. But he's been in a long distance relationship with this 26, 27-year-old woman. And you guys have filmed and aired this and you think it's okay. The worst thing is, from the comments, I haven't continued watching it, but from the comments it seems that they're trying to get him to marry her. She's talking about how she's brought traditional Indian man. He's a boy. He's not a man.
That man is the happiest man in the States right now. I don't know what she's talking about. She's a young girl, right? So she doesn't understand. Well, I get what she's saying because you already know what's going on with Drake, right? He talked to a girl at 17. And what are they saying? No, you like him young. You can never go to cell block 1. So she's kind of right. But at the same time, he's a boy. It's a lot different. She goes to cell block 1, right? Think of like, oh, he was 17. It's night and day. A man is cherished and congratulated from being with older women. But a lot of things are happening here, right? With him talking to her. He's learning. He's going to learn. And she wants a man, same thing like guys. When they want women, they want a woman younger, inexperienced, not around the block, meaning too much is dangerous, right? You have some women out there that want the same thing. Is anything wrong with it? I don't think so. She's not getting the money benefit. I don't know what kind of benefit she's looking for, but whatever it is, she's trying to get it. Women and men are the same. Stop it.
I really understand when women get to a point where they're like, okay, I'm just going to be her. Like, I get the thought process, sis. I was listening to Jasmine Sullivan's Girl Like Me. If you haven't listened to the song about a good girl just turning into a hoe because...
Is that a ring on her wedding finger? Am I mistaken? Looks like she has a wedding ring on.
It's the ghetto out there. And honestly, truly, deeply, because women have to live a life where we have to be so prim and perfect. Our numbers have to be low. There can't be too much out there about us. We have to be working. We have to be making good money. We have to look 10 out of 10. We just have to have everything going for us. For these raggedy crumbs of men outside. I'm so sorry. And men, I love you. And it's all relative. But the reality is, for how much women are willing and ready to give to a man, men definitely give them crumbs in return. Like, there's not enough. You can be a good girl. You can...
And then the man there's somebody right now. It's funny because even Filipinas broke it down. Where a guy could be sitting there like, I'm looking for a good man. The guy's like, I'm a good man. I'm a good man. And then she shuts him up and moves on to the next guy. Why? Why would she shut that guy up that's sitting there right now in her friend zone?
Do all the right thing, results. Like, there's not enough results out there. So I get when girls look at it and they put it in percentage and think, is it likely? Am I going to spend my time waiting? Or should I just have a good time? And they just think, okay, I'll have a good time because life is short. And I'm not encouraging anyone to, be promiscuous. Unfortunately, I was brought up in the church. I am indoctrinated. Even if I wanted to free myself, I could not. So for me, I'm always going to preach to Make a man wait, baby. But anyway, separate subject. But
She remembers she's online. That's what happened.
I truly get where women just want to feel good and live good and have fun. So, guys, even though my message is one of purity, like, city girls, in my soul, I'm a city girl. In my soul. So, ladies, don't hear my message and think I'm against you. We're women. I know how hard it is to be a woman. Whatever type of woman you are, there's always a problem. So, women, we're together. But remember, I'm a feminist and I hold women accountable. So that's the only thing. I'm not always going to agree with you. But anyway, like I always say, there's always an exception to the rule. For best results, assume it's not you. Mwah.
I bet that's what it was. She remembered there's guys watching that may like her. She's on TikTok. There's panderers watching right now that she may give the okay to. It may be a handsome panderer waiting in the comments that she doesn't mind talking to. And yeah, that's what it is. And tries to make, oh yeah, I'm a good person at the end of the day. I'm like this, I'm like that. Stop it.
Help me understand how a rash is detrimental to her safety.
Because I don't know what's going on while she's under his care.
But he was okay to babysit.
Yes.
And when he was babysitting for you last summer, she didn't have a rash every single time, did she?
No.
How many times did she have a rash when he was babysitting?
The rashes started in 2019, and they were around 5 or 6.
Okay. And then you just cut off the visitation, so there couldn't have been more than 5 or 6, right?
Yes.
Okay, because you just cut it off. No, you can't see her anymore. Right?
Yeah, there were around 5 or 6 rashes.
And then you just cut him off.
Yes.
Okay. And you're, just so I'm clear, you're going to tell this court that she's never had a rash under your watch?
No.
No what?
No, I'm not going to tell the court that.
Okay, what are you going to tell the court?
That she's had a diaper rash before.
When?
Yes.
Okay. When was the last time you talked to a therapist about your mental state?
Wow.
My point exactly.
2012.
Okay, do you think that you might benefit from a parenting class?
Yes.
And have you taken that yet?
No.
Why not?
Waiting to have the court hearing.
You know that every day that you wait for an email, and every day that you wait for a court hearing,
Yes.
and every day that you wait for something else is time away from Mr. Batlett and his child. You realize that, right?
Yes.
And how would you feel if the court found you to be unstable and placed the child with Mr. Batlett?
I would be devastated.
Yeah. And if Mr. Batlett was named the primary conservator of Autumn and you got visitation, what do you think would be fair? Now, keep in mind before you answer me that he's gone since last summer without seeing his child. Do you think that would be fair to do to you?
It was at this moment that he knew.
I'm sorry, Ms. Taylor, but he did see her around February of this year.
Okay. Since February to now,
February to July?
5 months. Do you think that would be fair to withhold her from you?
You would die.
No,
Why not?
because I'm her.
And we withhold visitation. It's not going to be very fair, is it?
No.
So the only thing you've got is a rash that you didn't even speak to the doctor about.
I've spoken to 2 therapists about it.
Right. And what did they tell you?
We're waiting to get her into play therapy.
Okay. Have you taken her down to the CAC?
Want there to be invasive examinations on my child.
I think the reason
She started breaking under pressure. Shouts out to that lady, whoever she is. She understands. She sees men go through hell all the time. I love it when I see women get it. She gets it, and she's getting tired of it, right? You keep that man away from his child for 5 months, she said, but sounded like a year. And they just do that and feel it's okay and don't understand the pain men go through. They don't understand it. Men die inside when they can't see their kids. Men die. And what are they going to do? What is he to do? He can't do anything. He can't do nothing. All he has is keep going to court and then woman like them, like this, speaking up for her, and it's gonna make her do a psych test, a psych eval, and it's probably well needed, and they're gonna figure out she's fine to take care of the kid, of course, you can tell, but she wants control over him. She's a control freak. A lot of women are control freak and don't want to be told they're control freaks. Look what's happening with us. Passport bros, the rejection of passport bros as far as women bashing it is control freaks. How dare you leave us? How dare you take your money away from us?
Do you have money? Huh? Nothing. Zero. How much do you have?
I will have 1.2.
1.2.
Yes.
Give me all of it.
Okay, thank you, bro.
Eh?
I'll do that transaction.
Now wait, I'll tell you why.
Yes,
Because I saw you in the spirit.
I said, hold up, wait a minute.
Yes,
It's as if we were standing here, but we are not in this location.
Oh, yes.
It's like God removed everybody from this location.
Something ain't right.
Oh, yes.
And I saw him standing like
This man, no, he didn't just do that. Give me all of it. He's gonna be broke. He can't pay his bills. Y'all gotta stop using God in this way, man. I'm a believer all the way. That man gives you all that money, he's broke. He's supposed to give what he has coming in 10%. God only requires 10, not to give you all of his money.
it's like God removed everybody from this location. And I saw him standing like this.
Oh,
and I
yes.
saw health personnel around him.
Oh, yes, grandfather.
And he was standing like this, wearing a uniform of a health personnel.
Yes, grandfather, it's true. I'm a nurse by profession, grandfather.
This is a nurse.
Oh, yes.
Huh?
Yes, they do.
You're a nurse.
I'm a nurse.
Right now, there
Oh,
is
yes.
limitation. Nothing is moving in your life.
Very true, grandfather.
And your prayer was, if the prophet can locate me today, I
It
know.
was my ways in the morning, grandfather.
Huh?
I said that I didn't join her, grandfather.
You
I
said
did-
it in the morning.
Exactly, grandfather.
He told me this
He told
morning,
you.
Yes.
Hey, Parava. Who is she? Who is she to you? Your sister.
Yes.
I saw an arrow. It's as if this arrow left this location and went to a place called Serowe. Serowe.
Oh, yes, I'm from Sorua, grandfather.
You're from Serowe.
Yes.
God taught me all the money that you have left, give it to me.
I'll do that, grandfather. I'll do that now.
No, he's casting an evil spell.
In a few weeks.
Oh, yes.
Shocked.
I'll do that. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, this thing requires
Oh, yes.
revelation.
Oh, thank you, grandfather. Thank you, grandfather. Thank you so much.
The Bible says, and the prophet went to the lady and said, look, all the food you have left, give it to me now. Let me eat.
Oh, yes.
So go and kneel on the pulpit.
You know, it's crazy. The craziest things like this in the church happen out in Africa. There was a woman that was giving up her goods, saying that you were blessed. It was wild. This is true. I'm sure a lot of you guys seen it. It's wicked. I don't think things like this are okay. You have to answer to somebody. And I think people doing this, their time will come.
Ir ao seu apartamento. Aprender mais sobre a cultura japonesa.
That man created a whole vibe for her. You seen that? And that's what guys are bringing. That man, that black man there, went to Japan. Jovial attitude. You seen that? He's happy. That man is happy to be alive. And she could have been stuck in whatever she was doing. This is what Passport Bros are bringing, right? We giving a service. He brought his jovial attitude over there, right? Playfulness. Brought it to her. She'd been by herself, lonely, to herself, right? Probably approached her in the street, brought life to her. Look how they're celebrating together. She's happy. She's happy. What do you think comes after that? What do you think comes after that? You already know what comes after that. Another man satisfied. And he did it in Japan. And then recently I've been doing a bunch of videos in Japan. Even yesterday I did a video, maybe 2 days ago, a video on dangers to watch out for. But this is a success. And actually in the video before this, I showed us a success in South Korea. And guys want to know what that success is about. All this is a service, right? That's all I'm doing is a service. To show men, your happiness is out there. By gosh darn it, men will go see what that happiness is about. because they realize
this is the way.
Passport bros, cash for no. It's definitely more to life than standing around and dealing with nonsense.
So he's coming.